Y'all driving 2 hours to come see me play football, 1 game.
Mhm.
I'm 20 minutes up the road in the hospital with a brain bleed. I'm talking about in
Nobody
2
come.
years. Where the y'all at?
I'm like, damn, I'm doing all this. These that got all this, they getting everything. They ain't even with me on no level, but
Yeah.
I gotta suffer.
I'll say this. I don't put past nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's just the bare minimum. So I'm gonna give you respect until you show me different.
Basically, you tie yourself into things that feel comfortable.
Yeah.
It's so hard removing them, regardless of the bullshit that comes with it, because you tend to look at the good in every situation.
You found understanding in so much adjustment. You found why that made sense. You know what I'm saying? You know why that makes sense. And you know the productivity of continuing that. You know what I'm saying? But what are you doing?
Welcome to another episode of Trail Truth Podcast. Today I got a guest, someone I consider a brother, a friend, and somebody that I feel like has an important story and some game to get to y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him introduce himself.
Well, how y'all doing? My name is Keegan. Uh, I could curse on here, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, I be trying so hard not to curse, but folk tell me all the time I cuss a lot, and I don't really like pick. Anyway, my name Keegan. Jack of all trades. God fearing man first. Yeah. I appreciate you for having me, Brody.
For sure, for sure. So I start off every episode by asking all my guests, like, how are you doing mentally?
Um, I mean, I can't complain, bro. Yeah, I feel like big on the can't complain. I feel like it's a lot that I done dealt with just in the past 30 days, you feel me, that
Mhm,
can be life altering, you feel me? And I'm still good. So
mhm.
I can't complain, bro.
For sure. So being that the last 30 days been rough, like, what's been keeping you at that level where you feel like you can't complain?
I mean, the basics. I feel like I've always been grateful of the basics. I got a roof over my head. I'm not going hungry, you feel
Mhm,
me? Um, yeah, I feel like the basics is like what we kind of take for granted, but I don't gotta consider that. Like I know I'm gonna eat, you feel me? I
mhm.
know I got somewhere to stay. Um, with that, I know I'm gonna be able to do whatever else, you
For
know.
sure.
So,
And why you think people take it for granted?
um,
Because I had that conversation with somebody today. Somebody had posted, I guess Israel had bombed this, it was another country or whatever. I'm
mhm,
not sure about the details, but they was rescuing somebody on the roof. Shit got bombed. So I was just like,
yeah.
damn, like shit, we take for granted just having to wake up and get for work from there's some people that can't even really go to sleep in these other places. So why you feel like people take all that for granted though here though?
Um, in full transparency, bro, I feel like the reason that a lot of things are taken for granted just in today's time is just because we're in a big space of comparing everything.
Mhm,
You feel me? So, for example, like I know that you confident in what you got going on. So the
mhm,
way I wake up don't affect you, right? But the next man, say I wake up and I go post on the media, I'm finna go get some breakfast. You may not have no car to go get no breakfast. You may not have no funds. You feel me? So
mhm,
now you looking at your situation like, well, damn, I'm fucked up
mhm,
whole time, like I say, go back to the bare minimum. You got somewhere to stay. Now you may not be able to go get no breakfast, but you got cereal in the crib. You feel me?
mhm,
Like it's folks that don't got that. It's folks that stand with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's
mhm.
folks that stand on their own. Like, bro, listen, not to take well, keep going with this.
Nah, go
Like,
ahead, bro.
look, I got a cousin, right? I'm
Mhm,
talking about I love this girl to death, right?
mhm.
Same, I'm not gonna say same household, but damn near. You feel me? Like we
Yeah,
we cousins, real cousins. You
yeah.
see what I'm saying? And the way that we find what's necessary, what's of value,
Mhm,
totally different. You feel me? And so with that, the things that she does may not make sense to me, but to her, it's like that's
it's common nature.
you feel me? And so like in the same breath that I say, cool, you can't compare, it's like some folk they wired different, and I'm not
Mhm,
here to judge nothing. Like me and my sister always talk about like we grateful that we had like a mom and dad that actually taught us like being worth a damn, not just in the house, but how some like to other people. You know what
Mhm,
I'm saying? Just simple consideration. Like, for example, when you ask me like, and I'm not sure, but you ask me, hey, look, out of respect, bro, like you let me know if there are any limits. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
That's something that show you got bare minimum consideration. You see what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like, it's just a lot of small things like that that I feel like go overlooked when you
Mhm,
don't consider somebody upbringing or consider what somebody's priorities are. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, honestly, I think people just they worried about them too much that when it comes into when people have to interact them or they have to interact with people, it's like they're oblivious to it. They don't even consider it because it's not their nature to. Their nature is always first person. They always want to be tunnel vision with them, but they don't even know what their surroundings or what other people have going on. And a lot of people say they want to have tunnel vision, but you gotta have a particular tunnel vision. Like I think the word that I'm trying to look for is awareness. A lot of people don't have awareness of other people's situations and trauma and stuff like that. So whenever they do encounter people, they just so used to being stuck in their own ways that whenever they
Right.
interact with people, it's like, what the fuck? Like
Correct. They
that
all.
shit don't make no sense. Why you doing that? That's not normal. And then hey, that's just normal to them.
Mhm.
So my next question for you is, being the fact that you had said something about comparison, I feel like comparison is really the thief of joy. And I feel like, even with us being successful black men, it's hard for people to just understand that everybody has different timings for everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a lot of people that I hang around with that are more successful than me, and then I have some people that haven't really started yet. So whenever it comes to, your surroundings or people that you're cool with, um, how do you allow them to understand that their time could possibly be coming if they have that mindset of like, oh damn, I don't know. Like, cause I'm pretty sure everybody has a balance between their friends. There's some
Yeah.
people that are after it and some people that are just more stagnant and just rather just wait until something fall in their lap.
I mean, just being transparent, bro, and that's I'm gonna say that a lot, bro. Just because I've been trying to get out of like filtering myself for people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Now, there is, you don't need to say everything that's on
For
your
sure.
mind. You know what I'm saying? But you don't need to filter it all either.
Mhm.
With that in mind, I got homeboys that, you know, well, I'll say this. I'm big on like the people that you keep around, like, you'll naturally just pick up habits whether you choose to or not. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And so that was something I had to do, like on a personal level. And I feel like you can tell somebody that, like you could be telling me that, but until I really consider that shit, like, and think about it on my own, bro, it's not gonna mean nothing. And so that was kind of like something I was dealing with. I'll say in high school and or like in undergrad, just because it's like it's so many changes, you know what I'm saying? Not just in like person on a personal level, but like in the groups that you're in. And so like I'm talking about, bro, I was vice president high school, you feel me? To then I leave and then I'm chilling with folk that's not in school. You know what I'm saying? And it's like but I feel like that's what makes somebody whole though.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what gives somebody I I still don't have the full perspective of life, but I feel like that gave me more of a perspective than just being with a certain group, like
Yeah.
truly being in a diverse setting. So from then on, I've been able to kind of like filter on, okay, cool. So now I done seen like the type of time y'all be on, and either that's something, let me get like y'all, or let me just step away. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
so, like having my feet wet with that in high school, I feel like helped me be able to do that when I got to college. And that's still something like I'm working on now. And so, right now, where I'm at as far as my friend groups, I chill with straight old heads. Not even on no. You older than me.
Mhm.
You feel me? Like shit. It's rare like that I be with anybody that's younger than me. Now, as far as on the timing of like finance wise or like career or just in life in general, I'm sure that I got partners that, we on different levels,
Mhm.
but for the most part, everybody need to be doing something. You feel
Yeah.
me? So whereas, yeah, you can have homeboys that may not be on the same level as you, but whatever level you on, my nigga, you giving 110%. You
Mhm.
feel me? Like, cause if not, I'm gonna pick up on that shit. Whether I'm telling you, bro. So
Mhm.
um with that, now I feel like I've put into practice like being accountable as well
Yeah,
of like what I do with folk. You know what I'm saying? So like, for example, I got home like it's good to know a lot of people think like you gotta have friends that you and a friend is that you like you do everything with them. You
yeah.
see what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
not realistic.
come on, like you got friends that you call, hey, look, I'm trying to step out. You feel me? You got
Mhm.
friends that you know you can step out with, but you also know that same partner is somebody you can call to when you talk about business. You see what I'm
Exactly.
saying? You may have people that you can't like bring to a professional setting. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know how to like differentiate. So
Mhm. It's
I'll say
it's
that's
really
where
all
I'm
about
at.
having balance. Like I think
Right.
what the main thing that you're looking for is basically saying that you have a balanced perspective, which is really good because it allows you to see things from different lenses, but it also allow you to know like, all right, this the type of person I can bring here, this is the type of person I can say this to. And that kind of keeps you at ease because I feel like the issue with a lot of people is like they think a friend is supposed to be everything. When in reality, like some people can be everything, but some people can't. Some people like are literally stuck for this particular reason in your life and you can't morph them into be something else or to be everything in your life.
That's
Some
real.
people you can really only talk to about money and fun, and some people you can only talk to about education or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You really can't morph somebody into being something that you want them to be because that's not what they were designed to be or that's not who they want to be. So my next question is just, give the people if they don't know you, a little background about yourself, like, like who you are, where you come from, what you do and everything of that nature. Like you're younger than me, so people see you, they probably like, damn, you don't look younger than you. You
Feel
know what
me?
I mean?
Hey, man. Should I say I'm from Sanford, Florida? A lot of folk don't know where that's at. It's like between Orlando and Daytona.
Mhm,
I say Seminole County, but
mhm,
yeah, I graduated out of Sanford, Florida, Seminole High School. Graduated honor grad 4.1. Feel
mhm.
me? Left there. Now I say this, like I've always been independent. Like always been I want my own, you
Yeah,
know? Now, like I was saying earlier though, I do got people that's willing to help, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I've always been independent. So I always been working. And then when the time came, I graduated early. So I graduated 17.
yeah.
So as soon as I graduated, I left, came to Tampa. So um, started in school. Um, I always and I say this. I feel like I was in such a rush to be like overly independent though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm,
and as realistic as I felt like I was as a person, like the expectations I had for myself weren't realistic.
mhm.
So it's like,
I had similar ways. We'll
you
talk
know,
about that.
I, I'm I came out here like on some time and like cool, like that first kind of because I came over the summer. So for folk don't know that don't know, I'm sure a lot of people know, but a lot of people go to school in the summertime, you know what I'm saying? Whether that be because you didn't get accepted for, whether it be because, housing, whatever the case may be. I want to get my feet wet. And like I say, you know what I'm saying? I'm independent. I want to get from under my people. So
Mhm,
I left quick. And I feel like that was the best thing for me, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have a time to sit down. You feel me? I didn't have a time to like kind of get comfortable.
mhm,
So I left, you feel me? Went to school. Um, And I feel like that let me know, like, okay, like I'll be straight, you know? So then when I came back, that spring semester, I started doing tax consulting with Tax Geeks 365. So
mhm.
I've been with them ever since. And so that's really like my first kind of like entrepreneurial step, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
um cool, I do that. Then I end up getting my adjuster's license that summer. So I do the whole tax season, get my adjuster's license, start doing that. And that's something most of the stuff that I'll be saying, like, is stuff y'all can go do, you feel me? As long as you lock in and know how to devote 72 hours to something, everything is accessible.
mhm.
But, and that's another thing about me, bro, like, it's like, I'm young, so this is the time to try everything.
Everything, bro.
So, um, cool, yeah, I get my adjuster license. And so with that, though, like I say, going back on me not being realistic, like, knowing what the career can do and accomplish,
Mhm,
you feel me? Like, I'm thinking like, "That's me." You know what I'm saying? So, cool, I get the license, bro. I apply for every f they call it IA firms, but I applied everywhere I could, you know what I'm saying? I got on by 8 places. The first year and a half, I got no work. But I'm not gonna lie, bro, like, I was fighting that shit just because I felt like, for all those little side jobs I'm doing, like, man, I'm meeting people that's making 6 figures doing that shit,
Mhm.
and I got the license that y'all have right now, you know what I'm saying? So, what I'm wasting 2 more, 3 years on school and I can go get
Mhm.
some money, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I wasn't realistic, you know? So it's like, for me, I needed experience, you know, I needed time, I needed other certifications, but I'm
Mhm.
like being impulsive, you know what I'm saying? I'm not taking the time to do my due diligence. And
You see the
so,
bigger
uh,
picture.
so, I end up kind of just, and I say that's where like our real life had like, I don't want to say an encounter with God, but I feel like that's really where like I came to God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, look, because I'm doing this school stuff, you feel me? I'm trying. And I that's where having a good man in your life comes into play. You know what I'm saying? Because cool, I'm talking to my mom and she gonna tell me like the more emotional things to get
Mhm.
my mind off it. But my pops, like he gonna give it to me raw.
For sure.
Pause. So it was like, he told me straight up, okay, cool. You drop out right now, and what you gonna do? And my dad has never been the type to sugarcoat me. So my dad the type like, "Hey, look, I don't wanna be in school no more." "Well, son, look, you got $50. What the fuck you gonna do?" You feel me? Like,
Mhm.
and that's some shit, like, I appreciate because
Yeah.
that's real, like,
Mhm.
what you gonna do? You know,
Y
and even at the time, like, cool, as independent as I felt I was, I wasn't ready to just, "Okay, cool, fuck school, now I'm out here working 50, 60 hours a week just to maintain the lifestyle that I want." You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
But
So
see, the thing is though, what I wanna ask you is, and this is just a question that I'm thinking of just based on hearing everything. If your support system was good from what it sounded like, like we ain't dive too deep into it, but why would you chase an independency? Like why were you like, you know what I mean? Because it's something. It had to be something that made you want to look at the bigger picture, everything so early on. What caused you to want to look at independency so early on? You know what I mean? Because
so
it happened to me too, but my story
yeah,
may be different from yours. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I say, alright, so cool. We just be quick with it. 2014, I had a brain injury,
Hmm.
right? October, right? Um, like, and you feel me? You follow me on the media and shit. You see, I be playing like the flag football and stuff.
Hmm.
That shit a passion, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it come from me not being able to play. You
Yeah.
know, and so before, like Little League, you know, so this happened. I was in 6th grade, so that's when like Little League, you kind of transitioning because then soon after you in high school, that's real ball. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So like 6th grade, October, so I ain't even get halfway through the year. I had a brain injury, a brain bleed, fucked me up bad. So the next year and a half, 2 years, like it was a whole reset for me. You know what I'm saying? And so even then, like being younger, you know, I still consider myself independent, but in and out the hospital, you feel me? Doctor's visits, this, that, and the third. Like
Hmm.
I'm dependent upon my mama. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm dependent upon my dad. You know what I'm saying? I have family members that's like 15 minutes up the road, bro. Y'all niggas driving 2 hours to come see me play football, one game.
Mhm.
I'm 20 minutes up the road in the hospital with a brain bleed. I'm talking about in
Nobody come.
2 years, where the fuck y'all at?
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? So now in that, knowing that my mom, she's um, she's a woman,
Mhm.
a true woman, like that understands that there's value in family. Whether I choose to acknowledge it or not, she knows that. You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And so these people on my pop side, and so not everybody, but it was a lot of them that I felt like was doing me a disservice. You know what I'm saying? Because the energy y'all was providing to that, like where the
Where the
fuck
same
is
love's
at?
at. Mhm.
And so um it got to the point where like, I'm in and out the hospital, but my mama's still gonna make sure I go around them and see them.
Mhm.
Fuck, they can't come see me. You feel me? My mom still gonna make sure that even these folk not asking her about how the fuck I'm doing, you feel me? But she gonna make sure they in a group chat getting updates. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
so, like just with seeing that, that's what let me know that, okay, cool, there's a way that you deal with family, but from my perspective, it's like, just 'cause we blood, like, y'all did not earn that shit for me to call y'all that. Y'all showing where y'all at.
Mhm.
And then, bruh, Imma be so real, excuse me. Imma be so real. What fucked me up the most, right? Imma give you 2 things. The first thing was I'm fucked up, bro. Like, and then some more time after that, I end up having another medical situation, not even related to the brain bleed. You know what I'm saying? So, cool. These niggas, bro, is putting me in group chats because my little cousin had little fundraisers and shit going on. Y'all putting me in group chats to give her money.
Mhm,
You feel me? Where the fuck a group chat at about me?
mhm,
You see what I'm saying? But on my birthday, you feel me? Y'all asking me for money for some fundraiser shit, right?
mhm,
On my fucking birthday. Don't acknowledge me or nothing. That
mhm,
next day, y'all or yeah, that next day or a couple days later, whatever the case may be, y'all put me in a group chat about somebody else's birthday though. Oh, y'all got me fucked up.
mhm,
And so mind you, this whole time, bro, I'm biting my tongue out of respect.
mhm,
Yeah, y'all still blood to me, so I'm gonna respect y'all mind. I text, I I text one of them group chat, hey, look, I respond in the chat though, hey, look, don't put me in another group chat. You feel me?
mhm,
And it's not, oh, I don't hate y'all, whoop de whoop, but at the end of the day, this not what I want, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of what made me like, okay, cool. Like, my space from y'all, you know, cool. Some more time go by. And like, even for my graduation, when I just graduated college, you know what I'm saying? Most of them niggas wasn't there. I could tell you countless times where I'm leaving high school, middle school, to drive way to y'all graduation though.
mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy though,
So,
bro? And I hate to cut you off in the middle of the
nah,
story,
you good, brother.
but it's crazy, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all, this our first time, like, really, like, sitting down talking, like, on some, like, real man-to-man shit, you feel me? So I'm hearing you talk, bro. Your story sounds so similar to mine, bro.
That's real though.
You know that, bro?
That's
But
real.
see, the thing is, you know what I mean? I'm just listening because I'm like, let me listen and just dissect it and just, see what's really going on. Cause like I said, it's our first time talking. Same, like I said, same shit with me, bro. And the thing is, I guarantee you, bro, all the only thing that you ever wanted, bro, was to be considered.
That's it.
That's it, fam.
Feel me?
Like, I was the same
Want
way, bro.
nothing else.
Like you say, like, good in school. I was that, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't play sports, but sports got introduced to me because of my cousin.
Yeah.
My cousin is like, I looked at my cousin like me and him was like a duo.
Yeah.
So whatever he did, shit, I was gonna be behind him.
Yeah.
But see, me and my cousin are two different people. He was good
Yeah.
at sports like a motherfucker. Even
Yeah.
to this day, I wasn't as good. So I had to go in my own lane. He
Yeah.
played high school. I just stick to school. I stick
Yeah.
to my script.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, and my family probably like I've talked about my family countless times on and since we on the topic, is like it's times, bro, where I gave my all. Like I graduated honors. I could have
Mm.
graduated early.
Come on
I was in
now.
dual enrollment.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Mm.
I went to college. I did all this shit on my own, fam.
Yeah.
You feel me? So the little things that I wanted, like for instance, I get good grades on report card or some shit, or I have an accolade. Like for instance, I think the one memory that I remember, bro, I'll never forget this shit because this is what really pivoted for me. I was in band in middle school, right? I love music. I'm passionate about music. Like if my support with music would have been a little bit better, I probably would have took it serious, like as far as making my own music or being a producer or some shit, whatever the case may be.
Still time, bro.
You feel me? But nobody came to none of my music shit. Like my band shit, nobody came.
Yeah.
When I had games and shit, nobody came.
Mm.
But mind you, I'm playing with my cousin, so you know who come? His mama.
Yeah.
And that became a second mom to me.
Yeah.
But that mindset you got, like I tell people all the time, even to this day, I'm not family oriented because when I was going through all this shit with all the pivots and shit like that, nobody was there to celebrate me, bro.
Yeah.
My graduation, bro. I graduated high school. I don't even remember that many family members being there, but I
Yeah.
remember my cousin and my aunties being there and my mom being there.
Yeah.
But like anybody else, additional family, no. I graduated college. Did a lot of people pop up?
Mhm.
My mama came, my grandma came.
Yeah.
Like nobody really popped up, but even to this day, bro, it's certain people in my family that'll be like, "Damn, let me hold some. Like, can you do this for me?" And mind you, I'm doing this shit for free now, so I'll be paying it attention, bro. I'll be like, "Damn, you want something from me? You want me to drive to Orlando every single time you got something going on, or
Yeah.
you need
Your
something
ass
you
do
want me
be
to
on that
jump?"
road too,
But you
bro.
can't even share like a post or nothing, fam. You can't
Yeah.
like it. You can't. You feel me? You can't buy a shirt.
and all that shit.
You ain't never give me nothing in my whole life, and I'm asking you to do something for free, and you can't do that for free. So
Yeah.
I think the thing is with both of us, bro, I think presence is the highest reward of all.
Mhm.
As long as you present, as long as you showing up, man, you down there
Yeah.
can get anything.
Real,
You feel me?
real.
And now it makes sense now that you broke it down to like why you were chasing independence. That's why I said I started the same. Like I wanted to get the fuck out of Dodge when I
Yeah,
came to Tampa. I was trying to figure out a way how I can get a car the same day, how I can get an apartment. I ain't even have a job.
yeah. And I
But
feel like also in that though, not to cut you off,
mhm,
bro, like also what helped me like kind of like dial that back or like that over independence, I guess you could say, bro, was just being like, cause my people like would kind of come to me and be like, what you, just like you say, like, what you in such a rush for? You feel me?
mhm,
And like, at first, like, it's just like, cool, you could respond out of impulse, bro, but it's like, once you really take time to consider what you're trying to get to, like, I feel like that's when it made me dial it back a little bit.
mhm,
But at the same time, like, even with what you're saying, you we choose family. You feel me?
mhm,
So it's like, as much as much times, you feel me, it's like people gonna let you down. I feel like you got somebody around that's not blood, you feel me? But you know you can count on
mhm,
100-fold compared to, you feel me, the folks that's gonna let you down. Countless
mhm.
times that you showing them like, hey, I'm here. You feel me? And I feel like also that's another thing that kind of make us or that can make us want to be like independent, bro. It's just the fact of not wanting to have to depend on nobody. You feel me?
Yeah.
Not wanting to be let down by asking or having
Mhm.
the expectation of somebody being there and they not doing that shit.
That's my reasoning. Failures.
Yeah.
I just mentioned that in the episode that I recorded yesterday. Um, the young lady I had on asked me, she was like, "Why you?" I can't remember the exact question, but she was like, "How do you handle all this?" And I'm like, "Failure. Like that's what drove me to be the man I am today. Like having to ask for shit and then it's not given to me, and then having to bite my tongue because I don't want to
Mm,
ask again because I know the outcome or I know you're
yeah.
not gonna push me how I want to be pushed. Like failures, bro, and just seeing shit pass me by.
There you go. Get
Like,
that
I used
shit.
to compare a lot of shit when I was younger, but it's because I'm like, damn, I'm doing all this. These motherfuckers that got all this, they getting everything. They ain't even fucking with me on no level, but
Yeah.
I gotta suffer. And it's like,
Yeah.
I can't ask you for nothing because if I ask you for something, now it becomes a burden to you. And now I feel like I'm a burden because I need the
Correct.
assistant.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
how do I reach out? How do I find these resources when the whole time, as soon as I ask you a question, it's like, damn, like, I'm just fucking with you. Whole
Yeah.
time, I'm just trying to win.
Yeah.
You
Just
feel
trying
me?
to get there. Yeah.
But I was gonna ask you this, during the episode, and this was one of the questions that I saved. Like, I believe I met you through EJ. And
Yeah.
when I did meet you, it was like, damn, like, bro, a real people's person.
Hmm.
So knowing like that you're more of a people's person, like you like to do stuff for people, how do you restrain yourself from draining? You feel me? Like I be wondering that for real though, bro, because like every time we link up, it's like it's people involved. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
like it's a consistent thing.
I say, bro, at first, like, I never considered myself a people's person, like, cause it's like but that's, I don't know, it's weird, bro, cause you've seen, like, we can go out
Mhm.
and I ain't talking to
Talking to nobody,
everybody, you
you
feel me?
vibing.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, just like I was saying, bro, like, you pick family, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, usually I'm around that same group of people, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? For me, it's like, well, number one, I'm out here like, I got, a couple unks out here, but for the most part, it's me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
and I got people like you feel me? EJ ass gone, but um, it's for me, it's like almost like building a village. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So like in the things that also I'll say it's me trying to create pure fun too, bro. Cause it's
Mhm.
like we done did that outside shit, bro, like early. So now it's like, cool. We done went and got 4, 5 bottles and go home. And it's like, for what? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Versus, like, hey, we finna come chill at the spot, play a couple games, talk, woo woo woo. Everybody go back home before 9 o'clock.
Mhm.
You feel me? Just trying to create pure fun and just like a pure vibe, you know? But also I feel like in that it establishes family, bro. Like, and I don't want no I don't want every time that you talk to somebody to be like you say, like, out of me wanting something from you. So that's why sometimes, like, you feel me? I'll just hit you, "Hey, bro, we just finna come chill," you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, bro, like, just like you say, you got a lot going on.
Mhm.
Like, that hour, 2 hours sitting down and just, like, decompressing with other folk that's stressing too, like, that shit make a
Real.
difference, bro.
It's
So,
therapy.
for the most part, I just be trying to keep real people around real people,
For
bro.
sure. But how do you difference the real from the fake? Because I feel like especially like I'm pretty sure you learned that in college. Like a
Yeah,
lot of motherfuckers just be around for the plot. And that shit, it'll have you thinking like, damn, like, is this shit for real or this shit for fake? Like, I don't
yeah.
even know if I can really fuck with you like that because it just be certain situations. So how do you decipher like the real from the fake? Because people change over time and people change with time.
Boy, you ain't lying, boy. I'll say this, I don't put shit past nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's just the bare minimum. So, I'm gonna give you respect until you show me different. You feel me? Now, at the same time though, like, for example, and I'm gonna just keep using you, but that first time we met, it ain't we ain't say, "Hey, bro, hey, come pull up to the crib and come." We ain't do. You gotta assess a bit. Not. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna say a bit value, but like they credibility. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And so with that, for example, so we, we got that first little stage. Okay, I see you out here. Okay, cool. So that next stage might be, hey, I invite you to something I got going on. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Cool. Then I see, okay, cool. Then I might invite you. You feel me? It's like,
Yeah, it's
but
levels.
even through that, you know what I'm saying? It's just you always gotta like be aware, like you were saying, like you just always kind of gotta be aware. But I'll say what kind of kept me like on 10, bruh, was like, and it go back to the little love shit I was telling you about, like, bro, nigga fuck my bitch, bro. Hey, I was talking about a nigga fuck my bitch, bro. I was so mad. Excuse my language, bro. Excuse my language, but listen, bro. I say that alone, I'm not gonna, bro. I wish I was lying to you, bro.
Mhm.
That alone made me look at every man different, bro. But
Mhm.
the thing is, moving forward, I keep seeing similar signs. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
But that's where you
So,
gotta remove yourself, bro. Because
but
Imma tell you this,
man,
it's
boy,
it's easier said than done. Because I
right?
feel like in life when you establish connections or whenever you, basically you tie yourself into things that feel comfortable, it's
Yeah,
so hard removing them regardless of the bullshit that comes with it because you tend to look at the good in every situation.
yeah.
And it's like, "Damn, I don't wanna treat you like a bad person, but you doing all this bad shit."
Feel me?
I met you as a good person, we bonded as a good person, but now you doing this fuck shit, and it's like, damn, have you been this person the whole time
I'm trying
or
to tell
have
you,
been
bro.
playing me?
I'm trying to tell you,
Or
bro.
is this really who you are? Like, or
Listen,
did you make a mistake and I can't decipher it
yeah.
because now I'm weighing the good versus the bad, and I don't want to misjudge and pick the
Hmm.
the the, the good, and then I get fucked over in the end, and I don't want to misjudge and do the bad, and the whole time you're a good person, you just fucked up because we all fuck up.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you this, bro. It sounds like, bro, you got a big ass heart.
Yeah,
I got a
man.
big ass heart. You feel me? And it made me realize that no matter how good we is, bro, and no matter how many problems we try to fix, it's always gonna be a problem ahead, bro. We
Yeah.
can't be the fix of everything,
But I'm
bro.
gonna say this too, though, bro. In in as much, cause, and I always find myself, bro, like I'm trying to get from off this bit. Like, you feel me? I'm not. I don't deal with her no more, bro. But
Mhm.
the fact I don't like the fact that like I'll say that whole situation was like a big character like shift for me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
same with me.
But I feel like I I don't know personally, bro. I'm trying to get off the mindset of like being so quick to associate the outcome of shit with somebody else. Cause yeah, although the situation ended how it ended, and not just with a relationship, but in general, you know what I'm saying? One thing I've been trying to do is have accountability, bro. So it's like, in that, what was I doing? You know what I'm saying? That not necessarily that lead her to do that shit, cause I ain't open to big legs up. But
Mhm.
at the end of the day, there could have been things that I could have done to avoid certain things as well. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like, but in that though, w- what I got to make sure I don't do is give leeway to shit that didn't have nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Trying to
It
like,
sound like you need to really dive into the concept of acceptance, bro. Imma tell you
Yeah.
this, because once you accept whatever the fuck happened back then, you will understand, okay, this was within my control.
Mhm.
This is not in my control.
Yeah.
What can I learn from it,
Yeah.
and what can I pay attention to next time?
Mhm.
I feel like the more you don't accept the situation for what it is, you'll start to prejudge everything because now it's like a trigger in your mind. So when you see
Yeah.
other shit that's uprising, it could be from other people, other women. But once you see that, you like, oh nah, I already know what's going on.
Right.
But the whole time you could be misjudging somebody that's probably truly designed to be in your life. Fam,
Mm.
I was like that, bro. When
Yeah.
all the shit I've been through, bro, I done been through hell and back when it come to losing. I done lost so many friends. I done lost so many family members that I was close with. I done lost so many like ties to women, fam.
Yeah.
And what I did every single time I met somebody else, a new friend or a new person in my life, I would judge them, bro.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, bro, it didn't really hit my eyes until I got my heart broken last year.
Yeah.
And I started to realize, bro, I kid you not, bro. When that shit happened to me, bro, and I felt played, I just really thought back to all the people that I misjudged, bro.
Yeah.
You know what? I just reached out to them.
Yeah.
Some responded, some didn't, but that was my eye opener. I had to understand that certain situations, bro, you can't tie those in to when you meet new connections, bro. Because some people just are programmed in a certain way to where that's normal for them, even though it triggers you. That's why you got to break shit down with communication. I'm big on communication. I was just
Yeah.
telling that to the young lady that was on here. Like,
Mhm.
she was like, she don't give nobody grace. She was like, when you fuck up, you done. But
Yeah.
I told her, I say, if you make mistakes, right? We make mistakes all the time, bro.
Yeah.
But you would want somebody to forgive you, even if it's big or small. So it's
For
like you
sure.
just gotta kind of break shit down for what it is. And if it still don't make sense after breaking it down,
Mhm.
cool. The only thing you losing is time, fam. We lose time every day. We on our phones and shit scrolling.
Yeah.
So you just gotta learn how to decipher shit. And
Yeah.
once you accept it for what it is, bro, you'll be like, all right, bet. Cool, I'm moving on. That's what I had to do. Cause in my time, my whole time, just like, bro, what the fuck did I do wrong, bro?
Yeah.
Like, what? I'm a good dude. Like, so it's
For
like
sure.
you put your all into it too. I'm pretty sure you
Mhm.
put your all into it. So it's like, bro, why the fuck would you even do that?
Yeah.
Am I the problem? And
Mhm.
you never want to fall victim to yourself, questioning yourself. So you gotta learn how to really decipher shit. That's my best advice for anybody, bro.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like once you do that, it'll bring you peace. You
Okay.
feel me?
For
Like
sure.
that's the best thing you can do is decipher everything. And if it's still not clicking, the dots not connecting, cool, bro. Only thing you losing is time.
Okay.
And
So
that money shit, you can make that shit back. That time shit,
yeah. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
feel me? Like we lose something every day, bro, but we get
Real.
better every day at the same time.
Yeah.
So
That's
my
real.
my next my next question for you is, bro, like, what do you feel like life is teaching you right now? Because you said the last 30 days been something serious. So what has life been teaching you, bro? Because
Uh,
when you picked me up, it felt like you had a lot that
yeah.
you wanted to talk about.
I say honestly, bro. The Lord is coming back. That's the base of everything. You feel me?
Mhm.
I feel like that's where everything coming from. Like the Lord is coming back, you know? And at the end of the day, like, bro, the question, okay, so you know I had got off the media for like 8
Yeah, you
months.
got off for a while.
That's folk that know me know, like, man, I walk down the street, see some first thing I do, Instagram. I'm talking you feel me? I'm talking mess on,
Mhm.
on Instagram. So I took a break because now it's I don't know where I saw it, but it was like if God followed you, you feel me? Like what would he think about you? You know? And then it was like,
Whoa, whoa. I know you're too busy watching the episode, but just take a moment to look at the link down below. Make sure you subscribe to the Truth Lounge. Make sure you join the Truth family. Living your truth. This is the perfect place to be, and I appreciate you for tuning in and watching the episode.
even then, like just, take the father out the picture, right? If anybody, like even old dude, he picked the phone up and look at my page. You feel me? Like what how am I presenting myself, you know?
Mhm.
And so I feel like just those two things alone made me be like, okay, cool. Like I need to kind of make a trajectory shift. Along with me graduating, you know what I'm saying? So that alone is like, okay, it's time to lock in. You know what I'm saying? But then now it's like I was faced with being accountable. Like, hey, time to make some shade. You feel me? So it's either I can continue on this path and knowing like this not what I want, you know what I'm saying? Or adjust. And so that's what it was. And I feel like that's what that time period was. But I feel like the last 30 days was, okay, cool, so I done did all that, and 30 days after that, I done lost sight of it all, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that ain't nothing but God just telling me like, "Hey, get your mind right." You feel
Mhm,
me? That's all that is. Cause it's
mhm,
like, you found understanding in so much adjustment. You found why that made sense, you know what I'm saying? You know why that makes sense, and you know the productivity of continuing that, you know what I'm saying? But what are you doing, you know? And so, I feel like that's all it was, just me, like a quick wake up call, like,
mhm.
tighten up. That's what I feel like it was,
For
bro.
sure. I mean, like I always tell myself it's easier for your mind to get clouded for it to focus. Like it's a lot of
Yeah.
things. Like I tell people all the time, bro. You can always see that shit,
Mhm.
and it looks like it's so close, but that shit's so far away, bro. And that make you want to be like, damn, bro. But it's right there. But this shit so hard to. It's just hard to grab and grasp and understand. Like for instance, like you said, you got your licenses early,
Mhm.
and you see motherfuckers, you got the same thing they got,
Mhm.
and it's like, damn.
But
Like,
what's
what
what
what what
yeah,
what what the fuck? Like,
what's going
it's like,
on?
what's going on, bro? Like,
Yeah,
and then it makes you question yourself, like, is this shit really for me?
right.
And you never wanna be like, damn, I feel like this the hardest thing for people to accept, like, right now, probably not my time.
Yeah,
And it's like that shit be right in front of you, and you be like, "Bro, right now, how is right now not my time?" You feel me? Like I do it all the time, bro,
yeah,
and it sucks sometimes. But like I said, once you have acceptance of like, I'm telling you this, but this shit just not came to me, bro. Acceptance really just not came to me.
yeah.
Back then, bro, when I was doing the promoting shit, when you first met me,
Right.
I'd be seeing shit. I'd be like, damn, bro, like people had fun, but like this shit ain't really do nothing.
Right, though, bro,
You
like,
feel me? Like it ain't like I got
nothing to show
everything
for it.
that everybody else got that's on this next level, but I'm still 5 levels below these motherfuckers. I got the crowd, I got the energy, I got the marketing skills, I got everything, I got all the fucking traits. But why this not clicking for me?
But sometimes, bro, I feel like when that's the case, bro, I be taking that as a sign. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and them all the steps associated, and I still ain't hitting. Okay, cool. That mean it ain't for me.
Mhm. That's
But
acceptance.
at the same time, though, I feel like, and this where like my overthinking be fucking me up, bro.
Mhm,
Cause cool, just like you say, like sometimes that's the case. Like where you done tried everything, you know what I'm saying? And if you, when you really giving 110, you done tried everything,
mhm,
cool, you're not getting the results you expect. You know what I'm saying? But then there's other times where you done gave that 110%, and right when you finna give up, had you gave a little bit more, it's right there. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what be fucking me up sometimes. Like cool, man, just try to get a little bit more time. But then again, I feel like what make me what I use to kinda like counteract that is like, okay, so what pros and cons, you feel me? So of what I'm doing, what's the benefits? You know what I'm saying? And if any of that is not applicable to what I say I want in my future, bro, like that's kind of the clearest answer then.
yeah.
But I feel like I had to like I be tricking myself out my own spot sometimes, bro. Like if I'm truly comfortable with what I put into it and I'm not getting nothing, then I'll step off. You feel me? But it's like sometimes I be knowing like, okay, bro, you was bullshitting. And so that's what kind of keep me like lingering a little piece.
Yeah,
But then I also feel like that's self-sabotage because it's like if you're not gonna give it 110% this time, leave it alone. Cause I feel like you're gonna kind of sour the
yeah.
opportunity.
Well,
So
I mean, like, I'll tell you this too, bro. All opportunities not good opportunities, bro, and
yeah,
all investments aren't good investments. So I
that's
was the
real.
same way as you. Like, bro, I worked 15 jobs.
Mhm.
You feel me? Like I worked everywhere, every industry you can think of. I've had my hand in it, whether it
Yeah,
be videography, whether it be fast food, retail, every single thing I've had my hand into it. And some of this shit was just bad investments. But through those
yeah,
investments, I learned something. So it's like you can keep that shit on the back burner, but never like let it be something that you feel like, I like, I'ma just keep doing it just because I got the opportunity to.
yeah,
You gotta kinda like, for instance, like, and I wanna rebuttal something that what you had said. Like you said, look at the pros and cons.
yeah.
If I look at the pros and cons with this podcast shit, the cons are always winning against me.
Mhm.
I'm
That's
not getting
real.
paid. It's not like I'm famous, viral, nothing. The cons are always gonna win against me, but how I look at things, bro, whenever I invest my time into it, is it something that I love to do? Can I wake up and do this shit every day? If my lights go out, if I go broke, if I'm mad, if I'm sad, is this something that I can keep doing? That's how I know I'm passionate about it.
That's real.
It's the same thing with my career. Can I keep doing this shit in the worst moment of my life?
Yeah.
That's the type of investments I want to make.
Yeah.
And that's the type of shit you got to really pour into.
Right.
So my thing is this, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, but find something that click to you. Like, for instance, you a
Yeah.
people's person.
Yeah.
So maybe find a aspect of thing. Like, for instance, I'm gonna tell you this, and when I see you do it, I'll be like, bro, that's what's up, bro. And it may not be something that you probably even think twice about. Like, I see you with kids. You do stuff for
Yeah.
kids,
Yeah.
bro.
The teaching and stuff.
You feel me?
Mhm.
But like most people, bro, they wouldn't go near that shit
Yeah.
because they feel like it's a lot. But that shit look like it's natural to you, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's why I say
Mhm.
you a people's person. It's not like just kids. You a people's person.
Yeah.
So maybe something, a avenue that may come up in the future. Cause like you young, bro. When I was your, well, how old you is now?
22.
22, bro. When I was
22.
22, bro, it's crazy. I got the what's the name in my phone, bro. When I was 22, bro, you know how much money I had in my account?
What's that?
$22.
That's real.
Matter of fact, I think it was negative, fam.
Yeah.
22 years old. I was living in Temple Terrace with my old roommate.
Mhm.
It was me, him, and his girl. I was working at fucking Forever 21. I had the broke down car. And that's when I first moved out my people shit to Tampa. Cause I was
Yeah.
like, I'm done with this shit. Like, I can't do it no more. I was chasing
Yeah.
independency.
Yeah.
I'll go home, be mad all the time. I got to sleep on the couch. I
Yeah.
ain't have my own shit. But when I'm in college, I got my own room. But when I go home, I don't.
Yeah.
At 22, you're doing way better than I was.
Yeah.
So you doing all the right shit. You got the blueprint. You doing everything, bro.
Yeah.
You just gotta find that right avenue. That's something that's like, I could do this shit all the time. So like
Yeah.
that way, it's not like, damn, am I self sabotaging myself by like not giving a little bit more?
Yeah.
Because with this podcast shit, I can give a little bit more every time. Cause I feel like this is just something I'm naturally good at. This is something that I
Yeah.
feel like I could do even if the lights was to cut off. I grab my fucking phone and go outside. I go record
Yeah.
because I like to do it.
Yeah. That's real.
So once you find that route, bro, you be good, bro. Like I said, you graduated early,
Mm.
everything, bro. At 22, bro,
Mhm.
I was around this bitch going crazy.
Yeah.
And that was 2020, yeah, 2022. That was like COVID or after COVID. So that's when I was trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do with my life and
Right.
all this other shit. So like, bro, you doing good, bro.
I appreciate that, bro.
You feel me? So like
Appreciate
my
that.
my biggest advice, bro, as what you call an old head,
Yeah.
just keep going, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like with you bringing God along in your life, bro,
Mhm.
everything that's meant to be will be repurposed in your life.
For sure.
So if you feel like, all right, I'm gonna put this aside, God is gonna redirect it into your life at a later point.
Yeah. That's real.
You feel me?
And that's how I feel with it. Like I keep encountering like children. Like what I don't want no kids. Like personally,
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool off that. My time gonna come much years later. You
Yeah.
feel me? But I find a passion in it just because like I see that when I talk, like they're truly receptive to the shit that I'm saying. Like, and that was bigger than any check I ever got, bro. You know what I'm saying? The problem is though, just being realistic, that same happiness I got don't pay no bills though. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And so in that, like, that's kind of where like I got so many side things going on because it's like I'm not gonna lose sight of that, you know, because that's like I woke up happy to go out there to see them. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I know the lifestyle I desire. You know what I'm saying? So until I find a median, I'm just trying to, like you said, I'm just trying to make it all make sense, bro.
Mhm.
And
And
so,
that's what you gotta do.
um, so like I'll volunteer, you know what I'm saying? Do back to school shit. But yeah, it's just like I'm just trying to find a median, bro. So even right now, like I done graduate, I'm getting another teacher certification right now. Just to, hey, if this don't work, I got something. You feel me? Just
Mhm.
always keeping something circling, bro. So
And
that's where I'm at.
it'll all align itself. Like I said, when I was
Yeah.
your age, bro, I was trying to figure this shit out, bro. I was trying to literally do everything I can, bro. I worked with the school. I worked a full-time job. I'm trying to make connections. I'm a promoter. I'm trying to do all this shit. That way, I always have something on the back burner if something don't work out. I always tell people, like, the moment I feel like I don't have no motion going on, I'm gonna feel dead inside. Like, if I don't have nothing going on, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, we
You feel me?
places.
Like,
Yeah.
that's just how my mindset was. But yeah, bro, like I said, everything will make sense when it's time to make sense. Like,
Right.
that shit could be next week. It could be a month later. Like for me, it took me a couple years to actually get to where I am right now. Cause I was going through a lot of shit mentally to where I just was rebellious against anything that was trying to redirect me from whatever my vision was.
Yeah,
That's just how I was as a person.
yeah,
Anybody that met me, they know that Trey wasn't trying to do shit other than what Trey was trying to do. But it took me a lot of times of being hurt, mentally fucked up, financially fucked up for me to actually sit down and be like, all right, bro, you need to stop doing this and do this
yeah,
and see what's gonna come to you while you're doing this. Because God presented something for me that was never in my life. Like, bro, I tell people all the time, I wanted to be a fucking engineer.
yeah,
I would have never known that I'd be working law enforcement right now, fam. Like,
yeah,
that was never in the picture. I never even thought about it.
yeah,
But God presented it to me and I just accepted it
yeah. Make no
blindly.
mistakes,
You
right?
feel me? So,
That's
what
pure obedience, though.
you feel me? Like, and what God doing that, everything came easy, bro. I got a job fresh out of college.
Yeah,
Now I'm working for one of the biggest agencies in Tampa. Now I'm doing everything that makes sense. Nice, you know, at my first job that I had for law enforcement, I wasn't getting paid that much. Now, through the connections I made when I was being obedient and listening, they helped me get a better job to where now I can live the lifestyle I want to. I can come in and do this shit without even stressing.
yeah,
You feel me? Like now it's fueling my other passions, podcasting. So
mhm,
just being obedient and being open to everything that's coming to you and allowing stuff, okay, if it leave, if it's meant for me, it'll redirect itself in another form or another
yeah,
fashion or even the same fashion. So you always gotta have that kind of mindset and that concept in your head. So
yeah.
yeah, bro. So we getting towards the end. Usually at the end of every episode, I always ask people, what are three truths that they have that they would either tell society, tell themselves, or that they would, just spread out in general.
Be truths.
Hmm.
Um, See, I be trying not to be childish, bro. So I'm all right. First one, the Lord is coming back. You feel me? Um,
What you mean by that?
I believe that the Lord will return like soon, like sooner than we expect. Cause like people think like, oh, it's nobody knows the time,
Hmm.
but I feel like people get comfortable with or trying to convince themselves that it's not gonna happen in their lifetime.
Hmm.
So I'm here to present the idea or the narrative that is it can be this lifetime. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be
Like
tomorrow.
correct. So yeah, that'll be the first truth. I would say the second would be, find your family, find a village. And that may mean finding one and, kind of joining somebody else shit. That may mean creating your own.
Mhm.
Either way, as independent as you may wanna be or feel that you are, a village just makes life so much better. And that's not me like, okay, cool, you feel me? You trying to suck somebody up for their or pause, but you taking somebody out for their funds or, you're using people, but that just mean having a village.
That you can lean on.
Yeah, it goes a long way.
Hmm.
Um, and the last thing I would say is run your race. You feel me? Your race is like nobody else's.
Hmm.
So, I would say don't find yourself or don't convince yourself that you sure, you know what I'm saying, of anything that you got going on. Cause at the end of the day, you feel me, you dealing with something that nobody else dealt with in a way that nobody else had to. You feel me? So finish it in a way that you know you should. You feel me? Not don't cut yourself short, but yeah, man, find peace in knowing that you're doing right when you giving 110 though.
Hmm. For
Yeah.
sure. And I just started doing this. I think I started doing this yesterday. This is my last question. What is some advice or what not even advice, what would you tell the younger you in your most pivotal moment when you was young? What would
Mm,
like think about the most pivotal time or challenging time in your life. What would you tell that young man right now?
it's so much, bro. That's a hard question.
Hmm. I usually
Um,
tell people put it in one sentence, but
you're gonna be all right. You feel me? Like that's the best thing I could say. You're gonna be all right. Cause it is it's easy to get into the mindset of worrying about a whole bunch of shit. You feel me?
hmm.
But when you trust God, that's what I'm gonna say. Trust God. Trust God. God makes no mistakes. And I feel like when you're able to trust that, even if you're going through something negative or positive, you feel me? You're gonna find some type of peace in that.
For sure.
So yeah, I say trust God.
For sure. For
That's the
sure.
best thing. Yeah.
For sure. All right. So go ahead, let the people know where they can find you at, man. Shout your social media
Oh
out.
yeah, man.
Let them know about you.
YBC.key. Same old, same old. YBC.key. I need to change that shit though, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's just like, bro, I try to put my shit as just my name, bro, but somebody got that bit. I DM that nigga too, bro. I
That
DM.
that 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 happened to me too. I
Yeah.
wanted my name just to be Trey, but
Yeah. But
I had mines for
yeah,
years.
too many niggas got your shit though,
Yeah, I
bro.
know.
I feel like you don't really hear too many people named Keegan. Like
Nah.
I DM that nigga. When I DM, they paid like 400 something followers, bro. They didn't really have nobody. I'm like, look,
Mhm.
I pay you. Switch that bitch. They never responded to my shit. So
They get
yeah,
logged out, deactivated.
right. That's all that is.
For sure, man. Make sure y'all know next time, next tax season, man, y'all tap in with that boy, man.
Yeah, man.
Get y'all tax money done the right way.
The
You
right
feel
way.
me?
You feel me? Hey,
But
y'all tell this man to take this shit on the road, bro. We
you
was
know
at
what's
the
crazy?
crib
You
somewhere.
know what's crazy?
What's
Somebody,
that?
my last guest, he just said the same thing, bro.
Take this shit on the road, bro. Cause you ask shit, bro, that really make a bitch think, bro. And I feel like had you had really you had what you needed to record the other day, bro. Like
Mhm,
like, bro, a setting like that, like where a group conversation and a bit forced to like be account like and then that motherfucker right there don't lie. You feel me?
mhm,
You say some shit on here,
mhm,
you gotta stand on that, bro.
yeah,
And I feel like them the type of conversations that that a bitch wanna hear about. Cause now it ain't you could try to filter it, bitch gonna see your cap, bro.
mhm. See right through you.
Right. And
This
you
is this this
yeah.
this is the most dangerous
The
weapon in
way
the
you
world,
ask
fam.
questions, bro, bitch can't lie twice, bro. Shit.
And that's the scary thing, bro, because I don't write nothing down.
That's a
You
passion,
feel
bro. That's
me?
talent.
Like,
Real
yeah,
shit.
man. I appreciate you for coming out, my boy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, before he leave, man, he wanted to go to the bar before he came here. That boy
Damn
ain't had
sure
no
did,
time. You
man.
feel me?
Look,
But I appreciate that boy for pulling up, man.
I
And
appreciate you for having me, Brody.
yeah, y'all know how I am with outro. Gone. Yes, sir.